Hey everyone, here are some last minute GCSE maths tips now that GCSEs are in less than a week. So the first tip is the combo meal, which is videos and questions, and this is generally going to be the same across all last minute videos, but I always say this is so important because even with GCSEs being so close, you can always squeeze in a few extra videos and questions on some harder topics that you don't understand, or go over some of the easier topics that you just want to do a few questions on to get out of the way. And these tips are going to be a bit scattered around, but the second tip is to go through the entire specification / list of topics and be able to do every single one of them. And if there's any that you can't really do, then go back and use the first tip, which is the combo method, videos and questions, to start practicing. And this is really easy to do. You can go on the actual websites, PMT or Corbett Maths, to go through the entire scheme of the topics that will come up in your papers. Even if you have hours until your actual exam, order in terms of priority, find the hardest thing that you want to practice that you're sure there will be quite a lot of questions on. The next tip I have for you guys is a mark a minute. Super simple, as it says on the tin, and something I don't see as strongly implemented at GCSE, but it's also really important at A-level, so it's good to get a head start. Let's say there's a question with 3 marks, then you get 3 minutes to do it. And I recommend practicing this technique with things that you're more confident on. So let's say you're really good at algebra and you're trying to practice some single questions. Then what I recommend you do is, if there's a question with 4 marks, then you set out with a timer and you put 4 minutes on the timer, get it ready, and then go. And then you see in those 4 minutes, can you actually do the question? If you can and you get it right, then you know that's a confident topic for you. You can move on and do some other stuff. If you can't, then you know that maybe you'll have to tweak a few things and fix your time management, work a bit less on one question so you can allocate some more time on some others. And yeah, it's a super simple technique, exactly what it says on the tin, and something you can implement immediately. Now, if you're someone who hasn't done any single piece of maths revision up till now, there's one YouTube channel that I can think of that might help you, and that is GCSE/MathsTutor. I used it for my own GCSE maths grade and got it up to an A star, so if I can do it, you can too. And the thing is, he explains things super well and has worked examples, as well as questions where you can pause the screen and do yourselves. Every single topic is on that channel under any sort of spec, and I can almost guarantee that, so there's loads of material on there for anyone looking for it. Now, this next tip is more specific and linked to trigonometry, and the only 2 things I have in this tip are SOHCAHTOA, everyone knows or should know at this point, and the other thing that you should really focus on is your trig values. I think in my paper there are quite a few questions based on trigonometry, so yeah, SOHCAHTOA and your trig values that I'll put up a table of on the screen now. Try and remember them. If you're struggling, all you have to do is get out a whiteboard or a piece of paper and draw out the table or the triangle or however you learnt it, and do that as many times as you can. Remember all the different values, and eventually you'll be able to draw it out without looking at anything and have it in your head. Now, for things you shouldn't do, reading your notes, absolute no this close to the exam. Instead, the combo method. I cannot stress how important doing questions is for you guys. Even if you skip out the videos as a whole and it's not something that works for you, just do questions, practice questions, any sort. That is the only way you will get your grade up to one of those ones that you want, A or an A star. That is the only way. Now, this last tip is based all on the papers, and as you know, GCSE maths is split into 1 non-calculator paper, paper 1, and then 2 calculator papers, paper 2 and 3. And the thing is, when I was doing my GCSEs as a whole, it really comforted me to know that if I felt like one paper had gone a bit averagely or a bit bad, then I always had the other one or the other 2 to focus on. And it wasn't a, oh, one paper's gone really badly, I'm gonna fail moment. It was, okay, one paper's gone badly, now I know what to focus on, and that questions will be harder than I expect, and then I have time to do more revision for paper 2 and paper 3. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to support the channel. Sorry I sound a bit off in this video. I've been ill for the last day or 2, so my voice is kind of getting a bit throaty. And then the second thing is, sorry if this video is a bit rambly, because I've been ill. I haven't been able to script and do everything as I'd like. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys at least could find something useful in this video, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new one. Bye for now.